Hey guys, Harvey here. I'm an Abbotsford born and raised realtor specializing in new construction, condos, and townhomes throughout the Fraser Valley. In today's video, we'll be ranking the new construction condo buildings in Abbotsford built within the last 5 years specifically. That's kind of like my bread and butter target area anyways, so I figure why not do a tier list since I have a lot of experience in this area. We'll start over here with ARIA. So we have 14 things here. 14 buildings, and we're ranking them from S to D tier. So if it's higher up on the tier list, that means it's a better condo building, and better specifically means better affordability, better location, and better livability. So livability has to do with floor plan, how everything's arranged, how much storage space you have, these kinds of things. So ARIA, I would put probably right in the middle of the pack here, just because they do have the solariums, but the units themselves are quite small and parking is limited. So you typically only get one parking, and if you want to get additional parking, since it's so limited, it's almost $25,000 just for a second parking stall. So that's an issue we've had a lot with a lot of my clients there. And the pricing just hasn't come down much really, but it's still decent. Gem we have next in Central Abbotsford as well. And I would put that, honestly, it might go in C tier because honestly, the units are so expensive and they haven't come down. Like a 2-bed, 2-bath at Gem is over 550K, and it still hasn't come down here in June 2026 compared to the other options here, which are way closer to 500, right? So, and is that price justified? Sure, the units are bigger, but the finishings in them aren't quite up to par, and I don't think that justifies it being that price at this point. Yeah, that's gonna have to be our first C tier. Next, we have Court over at Lindo. So this one's great as well. The thing is with this one is that you're right in Central Abbotsford, right across from the courts there. You're close to La Galleria. You're just in a very nice central location with everything in walking distance. The finishings are good quality. You typically get the 2 parking. Yeah, the units are quite spacious as well. So this is gonna go in A tier, right there. And we have Edge. Edge is great. It's one of those options where you can get 3 beds for the low 500s, and there isn't too many options here where you can do that. It's very close to downtown Abbotsford, a lot of walkability. Yeah, this might be an A tier as well. Yeah, let's put that there. Then we have Ventura. So Ventura, I have a lot of good things to say about. Done a lot of showings there. It's at a great price right now. The finishings are amazing, and this is one where the floor plans are really good. It's gonna go in S tier. The floor plan is just really solid. There's lots of storage. It's arranged really well so that there's bedrooms on opposite sides. You just have a lot going on there, and you can get a 2-bed, 2-bath for under 450K right now. And these are big units, 850 square feet. Nothing like small, like 750 or whatever, 700. These are solid, nicely spaced units. All right, that's our first S tier at Ventura. And that's also in Central Abbotsford. It's just a nice location. I know the one issue that place has had, if I was to name something, is that clients have told me about strata issues, strata management. There's been issues with homelessness there, but it has improved over time. So if I was to name a negative above Ventura, that would be it. But honestly, that's probably a negative for a lot of these projects. So overall, it's got to be our first S tier. Next, we have Real District. Real District is pretty good, honestly. It's just the main issues for that have been train noise, of course, where it's located in downtown Abbotsford, close to the train tracks there. And there has been concerns with smell and whatnot. But overall, the units are built decently well. There's good pricing, a 1-bed plus den for like $390 right now. Decent pricing. Finishings could use a little work, but they do have closet organizers in most of the units. Like, they have good stuff going on for it. So Real District is gonna go into probably low A tier. Next we have Montview. Montview, this might be controversial, but Montview is also going to S tier. Probably not good as Ventura, of course, but it is going to be S tier, just solely based on price alone. I still have my old price sheets from January 2026, and these were literally 80 to 90K higher than they are right now. You can get a 2-bed, 2-bath for under 430K with high ceilings. Like, it's kind of unheard of, really. Like, I was doing offers for 2-bed, 2-baths that were like 10, 20 years old for 450K, and now we have brand new for 435. Like, that's a significant jump, and you get to use your new GST rebate. Just a lot of good incentives for new construction right now, especially in the S or A tier options here. Right, so we have, and Montview is also in downtown Abbotsford, by the way, and a lot of good options there for pricing. Studios, obviously, low 200s, 1-beds in the low 300s. But if you have any questions about any of these, by the way, just contact me. I'll give you all the information. Terrazzo over on James Street, so that's right across from City Hall. Lots of good things to say about Terrazzo, honestly. It feels like a spiritual successor to La Galleria in some ways. Maybe not quite as high quality in some aspects, but it has that solarium. It has that kind of high quality feel to it. I would put this in A tier as well, probably closer to the top there. Just because you can also get a 3-bed close to the low 500s there with a solarium. Just very nice. High Street Village, so this is near where I live. So near where I've lived all my life, actually. So this is also going to be an A tier. I like it a lot. It just has this kind of smaller units. That's the only thing I don't like. Location is phenomenal though, right? We have so many people reaching out from Vancouver, Richmond, further west there, coming over to Abbotsford, and they want to be close to the highway. This is as close as you can get. So if this is something you want to do, if you want to move to somewhere where, like Abbotsford, where you want lower pricing, but you can still be close to the highway, this is it, really. This is the best option you got. If you're okay with a smaller unit, I guess. But yeah, lots of good things going on there. Jacob, so this is also in downtown Abbotsford, but this is one in a weirder location. It's kind of on an off street there, which is, I guess, a quieter street, but it's just kind of away from everything you want to be close to. But the pricing is good, so I would put this in B tier. Probably around there. Okay, Elmstone West Ridge. This is another West Abbotsford property or building. Lots of great amenities there. I'm actually there almost every week just to walk around, do running, do cycling. It's just a very nice trail, nice amenities. It's a solid place to be. I put this right next to High Street Village, honestly. They're kind of like neck and neck there. And all right, we have Natura here. So just like the name implies, there's a lot of nature there. It's backing onto green space, so you have permanent access to that. There's nice trails around there. It's in a really nice and secure area of central Abbotsford. So that Regency Park area, with the high rises and everything, is in that area at the very back of the complex. So you get a lot of privacy, you get a lot of nature, of course, but the pricing is a bit higher. So that is something you have to worry about, but it's just honestly right up there in the middle of A tier. It's just a solid place to be. The Onyx is pretty close to this, central Abbotsford there, but I find like the Edge and Onyx are kind of similar in a lot of ways, but the Edge is a bit cheaper. The Onyx feels more high-end, I feel. Like the building itself, the interior, everything feels luxurious. The finishings. So honestly, these two are kind of neck and neck as well. Onyx is a bit higher price though, but it's nice, very nice. So Sage. Sage is another one of those solarium condo projects here in Abbotsford, but it's a bit better than Aria, even though they're kind of the same developer and everything. Sage is better just because it's in East Abbotsford in its own location. Like, there isn't much competition out there. So if you want that area, this is the one to go to, right? There's no other real option, right? So that makes it better than Aria just alone, and the pricing is a bit better as well. So that'll be middle here somewhere as well. Okay. All right, and that's everything. If you guys have any questions about any of these projects, or if you're looking to move into Abbotsford, 0 to 5 year old projects like this are a great option to look into. Contact me for more information and we'll get into it. Cheers.